I feel like that's a good. I feel like you made some good points on that because there's a lot of people that post stuff. You know that the church should be the church should pay taxes and when I see that stuff, I'll respond and I'll say, hey, how do you think the lights stay on and the water stays on in that church? How do you think it stays clean? How do you think the musicians and singers, show up on time and they're there? Some of them they got contracts where they got to get paid.
You
And
know, the people go to, okay, like I said, before I went to became a Christian and had Christ in my life. I used to go to the concerts and pay $15, $20 a ticket. I didn't argue about that. And now and then you bought a beer or whatever at the bar, $5. You didn't say $5. You gave, I'll pay for the next round. But now the church is asking for an offering. Oh man, that's all they want is money. But you didn't see that when you went to the concert. You didn't see, or the T-shirt that you bought was a T-shirt. Now we're talking about a T-shirt, man. We ain't talking about nothing. A T-shirt. What I got on a T-shirt, and you spend $30, $35 a T-shirt. You hear me? What I'm saying? And you didn't say nothing about it. That's all, man. Ooh, and you look, and you wear that thing proudly. You go show everybody that you went to this concert. Church is asking. It says give cheerfully. If you got a problem, don't give nothing. It's best for you to just hold your money. Don't give
amen.
nothing. If you go to church and they're talking about we're gonna pick up offering and tithing or whatever, and you say, here they go asking that money. Well, next time you go to a concert or you go somewhere that they're singing everything else but Jesus, and they charge you. They had a football game this past weekend over here down the road in College Station, Texas. It was the Texas Longhorns against the Texas Aggies.
Last
Did,
night I saw it.
yeah. Okay. Did you know the tickets were selling for $1,025?
Yeah, that's
Eh,
what there was. And that was the wait. That was the
Yeah.
cheapest ticket. That
Okay.
was the
So
bottom line right there. That was the
listen,
cheapest.
this is what I'm gonna tell you now. Listen to what I'm gonna tell you. They had 109,028 people in that stadium. A lot of them that paid that money went home sad because the Aggies lost. But did they go back and say, "Hey man, what you do with my money?" Did they go to the associates and to all the people that run to? Hey man, I paid $100 and something for the ticket, or $500 for or $1,000. Well, what you do with that money? You crazy man? Get the step in, man. Keep going. Ain't nobody gonna listen to that. So if you're crying about, look at what the church is doing, man. Look at what the world is messing you up with. And do you cry about that? Did you go, hey, somehow or another, you're gonna have to pay the bill. If you got lights, you're gonna pay the bill. If you don't pay the bill, what happens? Light gets turned off. If a lot of y'all watching this show right now through the internet, okay? But if you don't pay your phone bill, you ain't watching nothing.
Mm.
So the thing about it is this: church got bills, man. In all reality, church is a business, just like anything else. I'm sorry to say it that way, but it's the truth. And I'm telling you this right now: at Powerhouse Ministries, I don't get paid. I don't want to get paid. I tell them straight up, I got a job, and that job I got two jobs, and that job helps me pay for my house, my cars, my land that I live in, food in my belly, uh, my lunch, my everything, and the money that's raised at the church. I tell the people, I'd rather you keep your money than you giving it to me. Oh, you want nah. Somehow or another, God, like I was preaching to the people today. Isn't it funny how you don't know how you're gonna make it because the finances are kind of, they're a little tight. But before you know it, the month had passed by and all the bills got paid. And you're thinking, how did it all get paid when I didn't have enough money? Well, God had made a way. And how here comes the next month, and the next month, and the next month after month, and all the bills get paid, and yet you can't tell me you can't give God a thank you. You can't give God praise for what He's helping you. You know, okay, you don't have the Bentley, you don't have the real nice clothes or whatever, but you got clothes, bro. You got to have a car. You got what you need. The thing about it is this: we become spoiled. I want this. I want. You got to understand something. God don't deal in your wants. He deals on your need. And the need is right now, I got to pay my bills. And He helps you pay your bills on time because the old school song says He's an on time God.
He says, suddenly.
Yeah.
That's that. You know, suddenly, if you read it, it always says, suddenly
Yeah.
Jesus appeared. Suddenly, you know, so I always tell people, you know, that say, you know, yeah, he is on time, but the thing is that you don't know what time that is because it's not our time.
Yeah.
It's his time, and that's why he makes it happen suddenly. Boom. Next thing you know, you're just like you said, you know, you're at the end of the month and you're there thinking, you're like, you know, man, everything got paid, you know, everything went smooth, you know, but it was God that, you know, got you through it suddenly. He shows up when you need him.